Matt Damon's a good actor, but he's a good enough actor to play a red state Trump supporter. Yeah, he is. Hey everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello. Back again with another movie review. Just got back from it. Sorry it took a little while. The movie was quite lengthy, but that's fine. And you will see why. So, hi, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. Movies and TV is what we do here. And today we're talking about a movie called Stillwater. Stillwater is directed by a director that I really admire a lot, a director named Tom McCarthy. For those who don't know him, he's an actor. For those who don't know, he played the brother-in-law in the Fokker trilogy, you know, like Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. He was Dr. Bob? Yeah, that guy. He broke out into directing, and he made a really delightful movie about, I'd say, 20-some years ago called The Station Agent, which had Peter Dinklage and Bobby Cannavale. It was a real charmer. He also made a really charming movie called The Visitor. He also made my first movie that I saw theatrically of him was a movie called Win-Win with Paul Giamatti, which I really liked. It was like a wrestling coming-of-age comedy about a wrestler and his coach and the kind of paternal bond that he forms with them. He also did Spotlight, which is one of my favorite movies of the decade that just ended. I thought it was phenomenal, which was a film about the Boston Globe reporting on child molestation in the Catholic Church, with people like Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton, and Rachel McAdams. He also did The Cobbler with Adam Sandler, which was not very good. I don't really blame him for that. I feel like there was some interference. And he also did was a producer and frequent director on 13 Reasons Why, including directing the pilot, which is a show that I liked more than other people, even though the third season, at least, I think is terrible. Everything in the first season and the last season were fine by me. But basically, his last movie was one of the more charming kind of under-the-radar, weird Disney movies of last year, which was a movie called Timmy Failure, which I actually really liked a lot, which was basically like Harriet the Spy, if Rosie O'Donnell were a polar bear. And so basically, yeah, I'm not kidding. So this is a new movie, Stillwater, and what's it about? It's very loosely based on, I believe, the story of Amanda Knox, although knowing the Amanda Knox story and knowing this, I didn't see a lot of parallels personally, but what is the movie? Well, it's kind of a bunch of stuff. Basically, it's Matt Damon plays Bill. He is stereotypical kind of red state guy, Cabela cap, sunglasses over the cap, wears a lot of, checkered kind of patterns. Doesn't even, gets an order at the Sonic Drive-In and prays over. He's kind of the stereotypical red state, or so we think. When we meet him, though, we discover that he is actually, he's in the middle of Marseille, because his daughter, Allison, played terrifically by Abigail Breslin, has been accused and convicted of murdering her girlfriend and roommate, and she swears to her innocence, a young woman named Lena, and basically, he's there. The first hour of the movie, it breaks down kind of like this. The first hour of the movie is kind of that stuff, and the last, I'd say, like 30 or 40 minutes of the movie is that stuff. But there's about an hour in between, or just like under an hour in between, where another movie kind of forms. There's a little bit of he meets, this young mother, played by, I believe her name is Emma Cotin. She plays Virgine, and she's basically this French actress who kind of is, starts out as his translator, and eventually they form a bond and possibly a love connection between the two of them. And he also takes a shine to, and forms kind of a paternal sort of bond with her adorable little daughter, Maya, played by, I'm going to butcher your name, young lady, I apologize, Lilu Siavowd? She's great in this movie, that kid. She's amazing. And her scenes with Damon are really raw and powerful. Basically, she forms bonded. And soon enough, he begins to kind of question the place he left behind, which of course was Stillwater, Oklahoma, but of course the movie has sort of a double meaning. Also, the whole expression, Stillwater runs deep. But it's kind of what it's about. And so basically, will he prove Allison's innocence, and will he do it while still holding on to this good thing he has in France? Let's find out. Can you teach an old dog new tricks, basically? I'm going to come right out with it. That was a lot. I know that. This movie is going to polarize many. It's getting, I think, like a 73 on Rotten Tomatoes. Some people love it. Some people really don't. I'm in the former. I loved Stillwater. And what I loved about it was that it's a 2 hour and 20-some minute movie. But I liked that it was that long. It was kind of like here's the thing. If you're not in pretty early on in this movie, it's going to lose you. Because it is long. But after a while, especially in that second hour where it really focuses on that relationship, I kind of just sank into it and just kind of got enveloped in the life of this guy. And I mentioned he's like a Trump supporter. They never once really mentioned Trump. There's one scene where they ask him, and he says something along the lines of like, he has a record so he couldn't vote, but he never quite tells you for sure if he voted for Trump. Every character's complex. Now, people who watch my channel knows that I'm a very Libby guy. Anyone who watched my part 1 on the movie review kind of goodie bag knows that I really, reamed up some people who were really getting, butthurt about Masters of the Universe. Like, I'm very much, I did not vote for him, either time. So, the idea of... But at the same time, I can also am enough of a person to acknowledge that not every Trump supporter is a bad person, and just like not every liberal is a good person. And I think that both can go too far, and both can, be plenty of good people. I have people I love who are Trump supporters. It's not something. But what's great about this movie is that it is complex, and you do get to know Damon's character, and he's not what he seems at first. And it's the same with the translator and her daughter, and even Allison, even the Abigail Breslin character has deeper dimensions, and it's, the person who, she's accusing of actually doing it has more depth than you think. Who you think he's going to be like an easy villain, and he's not, It's a very good film, and it's kind of like a great novel. Like, it kind of, this is going to be weird because it's not as good, but it's kind of like Gone Girl, even. In that it was a 2.5-hour movie that you kind of can just sit in and just kind of let yourself be enveloped. And I was with Stillwater. I wanted to see it through. I wanted to see, Damon's great, and then it leads to a final scene, and a final line in particular, that was devastating and moving, and really, in a subtle and very simple way, drove the point home without being preachy about it. I love Stillwater. It's far and away one of the better films I've seen this year. If it's not up to the tippy top of something like Pig, to me, my current top 3, like I say, I don't rank my children, my current top 3 as of now are Nomadland, Summer of Soul, and Pig. But this definitely will probably be on the list. And let's not go any further. Let's close the book on it. Stillwater, I'll give Stillwater 5 out of 5 stars. I'm just going to pull the trigger. This is a great movie, and I feel like it's only going to get better the more I sit with it. Tom McCarthy, keep up the good work, sir. Big fan of yours. Alright. We will, close the book on it. 5 out of 5 stars. Trailer trash. Let's talk about some trailer trash. Okay. Eternals. We talked about this the last couple times. The new Marvel movie looks good. I like the Chloe Zhao factor. I'm already starting to get kind of like, oh no, this trailer is going to be shown a bunch. Eyes of Tammy Faye. Another one where I'm really looking forward to it. I love Michael Showalter. His movie The Baxter, I think, is super underrated. Rom-com. And it's an interesting story. Getting kind of sick of the trailer, though. The Many Saints of Newark. Again, getting sick of the trailer, but I'm really excited. Big Sopranos fan. It's a prequel, so I'm really excited. Dear Evan Hansen. A lot of showing the trailer. I'm not getting sick of it, though, because I'm really excited for Dear Evan Hansen. Love the musical. I'm going to cry like a baby. The Protege. Tickets are on sale. I've not gotten my ticket for this yet, but I will certainly see it. I like Maggie Q. Looks like fun. We've talked about it a lot, though. This next one I did already get my ticket for, and that is Don't Breathe 2. I just bought my ticket for it. I'm still hesitant how they're going to pull it off after what it seems to be based on what happened in the first movie, but I'm excited. Blue Bio. We talked about this with Roadrunner, Justin Chan's film. Looks really good. Like I said, it kind of looks like a post-Trump, ICE era variation on Derek Cianfrance's The Place Beyond the Pines. In just even how it's shot, it looks very much that kind of raw, gritty, handheld, like, visceral style that they did really well in that movie. Looks good. It looks good. Last one is the only one that I have not even heard of or seen yet. It's the new Paul Schrader film, and that is The Card Counter. I really want to see this. So it's Oscar Isaac, Tiffany Haddish and Ty Sheridan, and Willem Dafoe. Looks really freaking that cast. Come on, that cast. And it looks kind of like, remember that movie 21 with Jim Sturgis and Kevin Spacey? Whoops. It looks like that, but better, basically. It looks like that, but, you know, it's Paul Schrader who did First Reformed. Great director, great writer. Martin Scorsese is a producer on it. I can't wait. Yeah, the card counter. Okay, that's it on Trailer Trash. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow with The Green Knight. We'll be back next Thursday for The Suicide Squad. I'm also playing next weekend, God willing, well, definitely Val. I'm going to check out Val, the documentary of Val Kilmer on Amazon Prime. Not sure about 9 Days, but if it's playing, I'll go see it. I don't know if it's going to be playing in my neck of the woods, but I'll try my best next week. And then Don't Breathe 2. I'm a free guy, but I have to get my ticket first. And I'm going to try the week after to also go see Respect, the Aretha Franklin film. I got to work some stuff out with that one before I can get a ticket for it. And then we're not getting an advanced screening, unfortunately. Some people are getting it next Sunday. I'm like an advanced screening. I'm not. Oh, and then movie review goodie bag part 3. We're gonna talk about that probably tomorrow night. So yeah, that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this review and you want to see more, click subscribe. Hit that like button. It really helps out. Click the bell. I don't know what it does. It's kind of alien to me, but you know, they told me to say it. And then if you want to check out more reviews and check me out elsewhere, I am on letterboxd.com at Grant the Movie and TV Guy. Be kind to one another. Go check out Stillwater. It's quite good. And thank you all. Take care. See you soon. Beat the heat. It's really hot outside, at least where I am.